Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 51 of 2021. So for this week, I'm once again using a lot of stuff from Pink Fresh Studio, the Holiday Magic Collection. That was the main collection that I got this year. So I've been using it a lot for Project Life, December Daily, my Deconstructing December series, all that kind of stuff. So I've definitely put a dent in it, and I'm very happy to have used this collection this year. And I was worried I bought too much of it. I'm not big on having a lot left over at the end of the season, but I've had a lot of fun working with this collection this year, and it's right up my alley. Like, great colors, super bright, and I just have really loved it. So pretty much I just cut out 3 cards. So I had 2 3x4s and a 4x6 like available spots. So I just cut those out of pattern paper. And then off camera, I also used the Apollo stamp set from Feed Your Craft, both the lowercase and uppercase and numbers. And I went ahead and stamped out a few different titles and my week 51 and all that kind of stuff, and cut them out off camera just to make it a little bit easier. Also, I have to say, I apologize if you can kind of hear Penny in the background. She has a huge toy box filled with toys, and I very smartly dumped it out just a little bit ago, and she's really excited because she really hasn't had these toys like the whole month of December. So she found a ball that squeaks, and she's super excited about it. But hopefully it's not too annoying. But anyways, so yes, this was Christmas week. So super excited to document all of the fun things that went on throughout this week for us. So I did have a lot of photos, more than I do a lot of the time. So I only had 3 spots for kind of filler cards. But I love these pictures, and I loved being able to document them in my album. So I'll kind of tell you about the week. First of all, I hope that you guys had an absolutely wonderful holiday weekend, Christmas, all of that good stuff. We keep it pretty low key around here. So, we were just around the house for the most part and just stayed in the PJs and ate a bunch of food and all that kind of stuff. But super great week regardless. So one thing, the first 3x4 card is actually of Will tattooing my mom. So she had a day off on Tuesday, I think. So we went to the tattoo shop that he works at, and he tattooed her. So if you didn't know, because a lot of my patrons, I don't think, knew how tattooed my mom is, but we're a very tattoo enthusiast type family. So she has a lot of tattoos, and she's been tattooed by Will several times. So, we went there and had lunch together, and then, he tattooed her, and we made a whole day out of it. So that was really fun. And then besides that, all of the other photos are pretty much from Christmas weekend. So of course we have the big Christmas tree at the top. So that's my parents' Christmas tree. And, basically we don't usually keep the presents under our tree here at mine and Will's house. We just kind of have all the presents together. Me and my mom typically wrap them, and then we keep them down at my parents' house, and we just unwrap everything together on Christmas Day. So that was, of course, the tree that looked all pretty with all the presents before we made a big mess after that. And then, of course, there's a selfie of me and Will. And this was just a goofy selfie that we sent to my mom at one point throughout the week. But I didn't have any other pictures from, our actual Christmas Day. So I decided to include it. And I do like that picture, even though it's kind of a silly one. Then I definitely had to take pictures of a couple of the treats that we ate. So I think I've mentioned before, but my favorite holiday snack is spinach dip. My mom makes the best spinach dip. So I always ask for that every year. So she made that a couple times. So I definitely had to snap a picture. I was eating it in bed. And then the one that I'm working on now is of the Oreo truffles that we've been making the past few years. They're super easy and just delicious. So we made those for our house, my parents' house, and we took some over to Will's family as like a Christmas gift. So all of that worked out great. The picture at the very bottom, the 4x6, is of us at Will's family's house. So we went over there the day after Christmas. And I always like to try to get a selfie or some sort of picture whenever we're there, because we don't have the whole family together that much. So actually his brother and his fiance were in town from California. So that was fun. We all got to get together, and we had pizza and just had a really low-key little Christmas night. So it was great. So, besides that, with the layout, I really was just trying out several of the die cuts. I have a lot of die cuts left actually because I bought like all 3 packs, but I feel like I have made a huge dent in them and I still have a few other little things to work on before the month is completely over. So, and I think I am going to start like a Christmas like 12 by 12 storage box, which I don't have actually. I normally kind of use up everything that I buy, but I do have some left over and I love the Pink Fresh collection. So I think that I will, save all of this and maybe be able to use some next year. So I decided to add this tag with all the presents on it as kind of a filler card, which I really liked. I think I had a sticker that says all through the house. Yeah. And I liked the present one since it was like Christmas Day and everything. I love the little die cut at the bottom that says just one more by the Oreo truffles because that's definitely what we all say when we're eating them. And then you'll notice that one of the titles on the other filler card says boosted. So also on Monday, me and Will had our, COVID booster shots. So that was really great. We got that done. We had to reschedule them at one point. So I was really glad to have that taken care of. And so now my parents and Will's parents and us were all boosted. So that is great as well. So, I didn't have a picture of that, but sometimes when I don't have a picture, I still, of course, like to tell a story. So I thought that it would look nice to just stamp it out and pop it on there, and I could at least tell that story. So you also saw that I grabbed out several labels. So I had this really big red label here. So I just put it on as like the majority of the card under the title. And I basically told about our booster shots and mom getting tattooed on there. And then I used the other half of it down here on the picture of the truffles. And I think I do add one other little label to the top picture of me and Will because I didn't actually mention Christmas Day. So I thought, well, let me add one more label and I'll kind of talk about our Christmas Day on here. So I didn't have a ton to say. It was really low key, nice Christmas Day. I mentioned this to my patrons in some Insta stories, but I don't have a photo of it, but kind of the highlight was that we bought my dad an Apple Watch and he is just, it's really cute. He's just been obsessed with it and he feels really cool. He always says he feels like Dick Tracy when he's like talking into the watch. So he's been calling us from the watch and it's adorable, like, him with this crazy technology. So that was kind of the highlight, definitely. But yeah, we had a wonderful holiday weekend and I hope that you guys did as well. If you liked the video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will talk to you guys soon. Merry Christmas, y'all. Bye.